Hello and welcome to another tier list. I am the tier list maker these days. I promise you I will get back to like series and stuff. I've just been pretty busy, especially today. I've been making cookies, I've been doing other stuff, and it's like, so I'm just going to get this video made and out to you, and it's a tier list because they're slightly easier and more to edit than to talk. Because the other bit's probably easier to talk, but this is easy to edit, and then that means I can get it done quicker and all that. So let's just get into it. It's an Overwatch 2 tier list because, well, the beta has been out for a while. I've played most of the characters now, so I can give you a good opinion on all of them. And this is going to be the Overwatch 2 forms, not the Overwatch 1 forms, so and like some I probably won't like because of like the new sounds they have or their new voice lines or all this. Like Anna's still an S tier. I think she feels better. I like having 15 bullets in her gun. I like the anti. It seems to be very useful. She's pretty good into like Doom, who seems to be quite strong right now. Obviously, she's great with Ryan, who's strong right now. Like Anna is a pretty good pick right now, although Baptiste exists, so debatable. But she feels really fun. And I've been really enjoyed playing her, and I've been playing her a lot because I get a lot of support when I flex Q. And this isn't on how good they are; this is just how much I enjoy them. Ash, I don't like her new Dynamite voice line, but overall she's still fun. She's still Ash. Bob still exists. Like she's a fun character. I just don't like her new Dynamite voice line, so she's gonna be B because of that. Baptiste, I'm not really caring for Baptiste. He's kind of he's fun, but he's Baptiste, so he's kind of always going to be fun because he does a lot of damage, does a lot of healing, does a lot, so he's always going to have his place. His voice lines are perfectly okay. I think I just don't like Baptiste as much as Anna, that's why he's not an A. Sorry. Bastion, despite being terrible, like absolutely terrible, is still S. I mean, he's a fucking rolling robot. I mean, come on, what else do you want? And he can play on the skate park on the Lucia map. He's a very very fun character. He might be terrible, at least right now, but he's fun to play, and that's all that really matters in this tier list. Brigitte, still fun to play. Obviously, doesn't have a stun anymore, which kind of sucks, but at the same time, as a tank player, I can appreciate it, especially as a ball player, because Brig used to be a pretty big counter to me. Now she's only about half the counter. Whipshot still really fucks up my day, but you know, and Inspire and Rally is still an issue, but you know, the bash is gone. Aside from that, I like her voice lines. I like Brig. Brig is perfectly fine. Cassidy, he's honestly, I don't like his new voice lines at all. That I don't like the whole new vibe they've given him. I know it's to move away from his original character, but it's just like I don't like how he talks, how he is. He's just too stereotypical now. Whereas like before he was stereotypical, but now he's just fucking. He's just a cowboy. That's his entire personality. Before he had a bit more personality. So I don't really like him. To play, he's fine. He's Cassidy. I mean, his flashbang being turned into a grenade is fun. Like if we're talking about just gameplay, he's probably like A to B, but I really don't like his voice lines that much. You know what? Doomfist would be A, except I hate how he says seismic slam. I absolutely hate it. Like he says, the way he says it is just horrible. Aside from that, I love him. I love playing him. I really enjoy him being a tank. I really enjoy his new movement and his new block ability and all that. Like that's really fun. But I hate his voice line, and he kind of relies on having a decent healer with you. So yeah, that's also an issue. D.Va, I mean, I like the D.Va character. She's just not been very fun to play because she's not that great, which is about the first time you can say that about D.Va. So, unfortunately, yeah, it just kind of sucks that she's gonna struggle for a little while until they change her kit somehow. So, yeah, that's just something that we're gonna have to deal with. Echo, Echo's always fun to play. Echo's a fun character. She has decent voice lines in this game. But I think stopping her from being S is just she's pretty much the same as last game, isn't she? Let's be honest. It's not really stopping her. It's just she wasn't S tier in last game, and she's not going to be S tier in this game if she's not really changed that much. Genji, I love his new look. I love the hoodie. I love that. And I like how he sounds. I don't know. I like Genji in this game. He sounds really nice. Playing him, I haven't really played him that much because I'm not really very good at Genji, so I kind of avoid him. But when I have played him, he's been fun, and his whole aesthetic is really nice. So appreciate that. Hammond. How do I feel about Hammond? He plays fine. His voice lines are fine, but I don't like his new skin, like the new guns. I love how he looks. It hurts me not putting Hammond S tier, but I don't like how his guns in his new skin look. Aside from that, I don't enjoy Overshield as much as Adaptive Shield, I guess. I don't know, that might just be me. I mean, it's literally the same ability, but I don't know. It's just, there's a lot of good additions to Hammond's kit. Rather, not to kit, but like to his UI that make him S tier. Like, literally the only thing I don't like is his guns. Granted, I do see them quite a bit because you use them. I get this to shoot people occasionally, so you kind of have to see them. But I mean, I can always use another skin. So yeah, Hanzo. I haven't seen much Hanzo, so I'm not going to really comment on Hanzo. He's just going to be in B. The only time I've really seen him is when Mr. Blitz popped a triple headshot last night. But aside from that, I haven't really seen him too much. So we're just going to put him in B. Junkrat, that's another one I haven't really seen. I've seen him, again, in the same game I saw Junkrat, but that's the only time I've seen him, so I don't really know what to talk about him either. So we'll leave those two in B. Those two are like ones that I don't really play, and then I haven't really seen played. People have been playing, like Sojourn instead, or playing other characters like Soldier and Sombra. Lucio, S tier. His aesthetics are really nice. And Lucio's on the Lucio's on payload moving, Lucio grooving. That's it. That's so good. That's such a good voice line. And his map's not really tied to him, but his map is also really good. I don't know. Lucio is really fun to play as always, and his voice lines and aesthetic is really nice. So I appreciate it. May, I'm loving new May. I am loving new May. She does so much damage. May is always adorable, and being May again is going to always be a blast for me. I love May. May is S tier. She has stolen my heart. Mercy Super Jump. No, it's been changed, but still D tier. Even I hated it, and I don't really play Mercy, so that's when you know it's not very good. Aside from that, her voice lines are alright. Actually, I'll put her in C. Her voice lines are alright, but I don't like the new Super Jump. Moira, I do kind of like the new warp, but it's Moira, so it's going to be C. But I do like actually having the orb. I think that's a good addition. I think they need to change the values of the weakness a little bit, but aside from that, I think it's a good idea and a good addition, so I appreciate that. Orisa. Now, Orisa Paintball is the best game mode ever in Overwatch. Just saying. But Orisa actually in game, I love how she sounds. I love how she plays. She might not be the best, but I think she's a really fun addition, and I like this new version of Orisa. Do I prefer it to the old one? Probably not, but does that matter? No. Farah is just gonna be Farah. She's alright. She's nothing special. I think they added the 50 damage to Conquest Plus. I'm not 100% sure, but she plays just fine. She's not horrible. I think just Farah's not my favourite, so she's going to be C. Reaper, I've seen quite a bit of Reaper, and he's kind of just the same. It's kind of hard to do things with Reaper, though, isn't it? I know he says like a dark step now instead of like what he usually says for TP, and I kind of like that. It fits his personality, but it's Reaper, so we'll just go B. New Ryan is really fun. I love it when you like hit a wall with your pen and you got no one in your pen. It's just like, I meant to do that. His new shield's really fun. Double fire strike's really fun. Being able to control your charge much better is really fun. So, like, Ryan's just really fun. Roadhog, he's alright. I mean, he's alright. Yeah, I like him. He's just a Roadhog. So, C. Same as always. Sigma's pretty much the same. I mean, Sigma for me is S tier, but I think I have too many S tier. I don't know. I like Sigma. I think I prefer his old model, and I maybe prefer some of his old voice lines, but again, that might just be because I'm so used to them. It's hard to accept a new change, but I think I'll just put him in A for now. He's probably going to move up to S when the game comes out. Same as Doomfist. Same as Brig, probably. Sojourn has been fun to play. I like her as a character. I like her guns. I like her movement. I just hate playing against her. This isn't something I've really brought up again for this, but I just hate playing against Sojourn because she just does so much. There's nothing the tank can really do about it. She's fun to play. So A tier. Soldier, perfectly fine to play, but that gun sounds like ass. Okay, I hate it. 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 So yeah, D. Sombra I haven't actually played yet, but playing against her has been a dramatic improvement. It does not feel as bad getting hacked. Like, obviously it's still not great, but it feels better. It doesn't feel, because being hacked for like 6 seconds is shorter, but like you're unable to do anything, whereas this is 1 second, but then you've got like another 9 seconds of being, visible and all that, but it's nowhere near as bad as being hacked and literally just unable to do anything. So I can appreciate that, and I think it's a good change. It makes her a bit of an assassin, which I quite like. Symmetra, I don't like new Symmetra. I don't really like Symmetra anyway, so her being changed and not feeling that good doesn't make me like her anymore. Torb is actually a character I haven't seen, so I'm not going to comment on him. I literally haven't seen a Torbjorn. Tracer. I've seen Tracer a few times. She's just pretty similar to how Tracer always is, so she's A tier. She's, funny and fun to play, so yeah, there's Tracer. But Tracer's not an S tier character, for me personally. Widowmaker, I haven't really seen Widowmaker, so I'm just going to put her in C, because it's kind of like Varret's where she would be anyway. I've seen Widowmaker, but I haven't played Widowmaker, so I haven't seen like her new gun or her voice lines really, because obviously I'm not really sitting next to the Widowmaker, so I haven't really seen her. Winston was fun to play, the one game I played him, but I've only played him for one game, so I'll leave Winston for, again, this wee column is kind of the dubious hello, I would like to be moved up or down column. The only one that actually belong in here really is Diva, Ashe, and Reaper. The other ones are kind of like, I've played them once or I haven't played them at all, and they're kind of just here in holding. Junker Queen, D, I've hated Junker Queen. I like her knife, that's about the only thing I like about her. I don't like her gun. Her scream's okay. I don't like her axe. And her passive's okay. I don't really like how she talks either. I mean, I like it, but it's like she just gets really monotonous really quick. I haven't liked it, so she's D for me. Zarya S tier. The new Zarya feels so fun to play, and I mean, being able to double bubble yourself or a teammate is amazing, and I really, really appreciate that change. I think Zarya is really fun right now. And Zen's really fun right now. I mean, who doesn't want to get kicked in the face and booped about 400 yards? It's really fun. He's really broken, but he's really fun, so he's S tier. Again, Overwatch is a game that's always going to have like a top-heavy kind of vibe for me because I enjoy the game, so I tend to enjoy the people I'm playing, so, everyone's going to be higher up than lower down, so naturally this is going to be a top-heavy list. But let me know your opinions. Like, do you really enjoy Junker Queen? She's probably going to grow on me as I play her more, but for now she's D tier, and she'll probably be S tier by the end of the year, because that's usually what I'm like. I mean, yeah, just let me know what you think in the comments below, and I'll see you next time. Peace.